Michael Faraday is a revolutionary scientist who is an inspiration to many because of how he became a success from his humble beginnings. He is most certainly one of the greatest experimenters of all time. He was born on the 22nd of September 1791 in Newington Butts, England. Michael Faraday did not come from a family that was well off. When Faraday was 14, he became an apprentice to George Ribot, a local bookbinder and bookseller in Blandford Street. In his spare time, Faraday would often find himself reading books such as The Improvement of the Mind and Conversations on Chemistry that sparked his interest in science. After working there for 7 years, Faraday's apprenticeship ended in 1812. In the same year, Faraday began attending Humphrey Davy's lectures at the Royal Institution. He was so impressed that he wrote to Davy requesting for a job to be his assistant and sent a 300-page book of notes that he took while attending his lectures. Davy showed kindness and responded immediately. When Davy had damaged his vision in an accident while dealing with nitrogen trichloride, Faraday was appointed as his secretary. Later, Faraday was appointed as the chemical assistant at the Royal Institution. This was great for Faraday because he got to do experiments and explore his curiosity. From here began the golden days for Faraday. In 1823, Faraday discovered how to liquefy chlorine gas by cooling it in an ice bath and pressurizing it. In 1825, he discovered how to isolate benzene, which was a huge breakthrough in organic chemistry. By doing several experiments with electricity, he discovered electromagnetic induction independently of Joseph Henry in 1831. This discovery led to the invention of the dynamo, involving Faraday working with magnets and wires. During this time, Faraday built early versions of motors and generators. He also knew that rays of light were affected by magnetism and had something to do with each other, which will later be proved after his death by James Clerk Maxwell, that light was an electromagnetic wave. Soon after, Faraday became the Fullerian Professor of Chemistry at the Royal Institution. He made many other discoveries of scientific phenomena such as electrolysis and publicized terms such as anode, cathode, electrode, and ion. In addition to this, he also discovered diamagnetism, the system of oxidation numbers, and invented the Bunsen burner. All these inventions and discoveries can make one baffled, but here's the catch: he did not have a formal education. Having accomplished so much, Michael Faraday is described as being humble and kind. He later began giving Christmas lectures to the public, inspiring thousands of people. He is reported to have given 19 Christmas lectures between 1827 and 1860. In the mid-1850s, Faraday became sick and began experiencing symptoms of dementia, which eventually forced him to retire from his scientific studies in 1858. Later, he was offered by the Queen to be knighted but declined it and stated that he preferred being called Mr. Faraday. He also declined his offer to be president of the Royal Institution twice. Faraday died from natural causes on August 25, 1867, aged 75. What's impressive about Michael Faraday's story is that he was living proof that perseverance and struggle can take you heights despite your circumstances. He, in fact, is the real father of electricity.